Hey, this is the Average right here. Welcome back to my adventures. I think you can tell the Bronco is loaded. And if you look back there, you can see the camper loaded. So, hope you enjoy, and let's see where I go. Alright, so it is 11:40, Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I left my house at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm an idiot. And let's just say this has not gone to plan, but it's fine. Anyways, my campsite was 7.5 hours away. I did not feel like driving that because it puts me at the campsite at 1 in the morning. So I was like, finally was able. I meant to pull over like 2 hours ago, but the last rest stop I missed because of traffic. Big ordeal. I was like, I'll just get the next one. Yeah, like 2 hours later, here I am. So I finally get to a rest stop. There's no like RV parking. I just pulled up and I just hopped in my camper, locked everything up, and I'm gonna sleep backwards because of the way the tilt is. Where my head goes is gonna be downhill. So, but I don't know if you can hear it, but it just started raining too. So, yay! Nah, should be fine actually. The rain will help drain out the noise of the 18-wheeler. So. Here's my camper when it's not set up and I'm in travel mode and I'm sitting inside. I'm trying to fairly quickly rearrange it so I can get comfortable in my bed set up backwards, because your head's supposed to go here, but my head's going to go down here. It's going to be annoying because this blows. Alright, so I'm going to have to, like I said, sleep all cockeyed. So I got my sleeping bag set up. Hold on, bear with me. So that's where my head's supposed to go. That's not where all my stuff is supposed to be. It's supposed to be outside set up. But anyways, well, this is home sweet home for the night. First time at a rest stop, sleeping at it. So wish me luck. Here's the setup. Not too bad. It's kind of loud, but slept all right. So I just got here. I just set up, and I want to show you around, kind of show you how I set up camp. So I'm at Ozone Recreation and Campsite. So there ain't too many people out here. There's a dad and son just on the other side of this privy. So there's it. So I'm just kind of tidying up in here. I haven't really ever done that. I've accumulated a bunch of stuff over the year that I've had it. And I've definitely kept stuff in here that I don't necessarily need to keep. Like food, don't keep food in here. But just leaving it there for now. Like I've never put anything up in these. But to kind of tidy it up in here, I'm going to now. So I do keep a cool toolkit just because you never know when you need tools. And I brought 2 sleeping bags. Temperature's all over the place. And I have this a new 20-degree bag. I figured it's gonna be warm, but like it's gonna get down to like the mid-20s tonight. These are cushiony, like they're about 2 to 3 inches worth of like padding. But I'm spoiled and like air mattresses, so. I think I'm gonna try out my new Montbell 20-degree bag tonight. I'm probably going to die of heat stroke in it. But I'm excited. I mean, this thing is awesome. I've never used it before. When I got it, it was a couple months ago. I thought I was gonna be able to use it on my backpacking trip, my last backpacking trip, but it ended up getting really warm that weekend. And I didn't need it, so. But it's down. I think it's 800 fill. Oh, It's gonna be great. And then, well, inside is set up. All right, camp is all set up now. Looking good in the neighborhood, and I hope you think so too. So, if you're like me, chores are never fun, but when you're camping, chores are kind of essential. So I get all this firewood. A lot of it's too thick to just throw on a fire. And if you really want to get your firewood to last a lot longer, it's always better to split it up, especially when you're first trying to build it. So, but that's what I'm about to do now is split some wood. So, yeehaw! So the key to splitting wood is sharp axe. I don't have a sharp axe, so this is gonna be hard. So if you have, I'm just lucky. If you have like a flat piece or a stone on the ground, I usually try to get that on the ground, and then get your piece that you want to split, set it up. This one's kind of smaller, so I'm not just gonna go shunk. I just want to get it to smaller pieces. So I'm just gonna kind of get it on here. You gotta be careful because you can cut your hand off of this, but you're gonna lift the wood and the axe together. Pick up, slam, pick up, slam, and you just keep doing that until you get some pieces going. So that's a little smaller than what I want, but it's not bad. You never can have too small. Like, I'm gonna save all this and I'll break that in half. Well, this wood's a little dry. I'm a little green still, I think. But these are some really good first pieces. Once you get the fire going, then you can get bigger pieces. Easy if there's a sharper axe. So that's like the ideal piece. I'm probably getting 2 more out of this. Always an option. All right, so I've been a little reluctant to show people how I make a fire because I cheat, and I think when like people Google how do you build a campfire, most people like want to Google like how do you build a campfire from like scratch, like matches or flint or whatever. So then I realized most people that come out here, they just want a friggin' fire, and they want to figure out the easiest way to do it without using like alcohol or lighter fluid, which both of those ways suck. Actually, I don't really like doing that. It's pretty for a second and then it dies. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and so stay tuned. All right, so the number one rule on building a fire is find the best cheat. And me being a very versatile outdoors guy, I'm guard camping, I'm RV camping, I'm backpacking, I'm just building a fire in my backyard. I want something that's very versatile, something that's fairly cheap, something that's easy to come by, and I prefer all natural stuff. So this is fat wood. This stuff you can actually literally find just laying around in the middle of the woods. I think this bag right here cost me like $5 and it's lasted me for a year because you don't have to use a whole stick. I usually, like when I'm backpacking, I save for like a 3-day weekend. I'll bring 3 of these and I'll break them in half. And that way I have a starter for a afternoon fire and a morning fire. Usually I can get the morning fire started without using one of these, just by the coals that are already in there. But sometimes pick me up is nice. But it's just stumps of pine trees that have just soaked in that sap, and that sap is what lights fast, and then the wood itself is what burns. usually just a half a stick on these is where it works. I will say that these are a little old and I haven't done a good job of sealing them, so they're a little dried out. I'm just gonna use the whole one because I kind of need to get rid of them at this point. Plus, it's just fun to watch burn. So, all right, let's get started. I've kind of sheeted a little bit more just for the film's sake. All this is, and I guess I could just pick it up. I mean, all this. So these are just small chunks that have come off as I was chopping wood, and then all that is just twigs. So I just make a big old pile of the driest, smallest twigs I can find, and then I get as much of this like wood chunks as I can. So then I'll just light this, and if it was brand new, it would just light right up. But since it's a little dried out, like I was saying, it takes a little bit. Plus, it's windy out. But you can see, just a lighter, and I already got a flame. So I'm just gonna let that burn, kind of catch before I stick it under everything. The wind is what's making this challenging. All right, cool, you can see it. So, and then I'll just shove this in there about as good as I can. Trying to get it as center as I can. And sometimes I do a better job of making a little cubby for it. All right, well, there we go. There we go. I'll just do that. So it's still lit. Well, I'll say that. Gosh. All right, come on. Of course, I try to get this on video, and it's a pain. All right, so this is lit. Like I said, sometimes I'll get like 2 big pieces of wood and lay things across and then shove this under it just to make it easy. But see, you can see that sap just dripping and causing it to flicker like that. So I'll just slide that under there. In fact, I'm gonna get a little piece of wood to prop that up with. That didn't even reach. There it goes. That thing is soaking wet, by the way. So, all right, and then once you kind of got this thing going, then you just add from there. So I continue with these little sticks. If I'm out in the woods where I have plenty of like dead stuff, I try to get things like this size and build it, and then once I got a good base of this size, then I get then I go ahead and get items about this size, which is about basically I go from like an 1/8 inch round to about a quarter or a quarter to a 1/2 inch round up to 1 inch, and then you just keep building from there until eventually you get like a full inch. So, but this thing's cooking pretty good already, so I'm comfortable with already going ahead and putting some bigger sticks on the fire. So this eventually will become more of a teepee. If I'm cooking, I'll lay everything in the same direction, and that way I can get a good base to set my cast iron skillet on or something. So, but there you go. That's how you build a fire. All right. So I got my kitchen a little bit set up more. I got my spoon, my eating utensils, my cooking utensils, tongs. Those are free. Thanks, David. You're awesome. Of course, we got some dried fruit. That's always good to have. The Snow Peak titanium. These are great for backpacking. They're super light, and actually they hold heat pretty well. Put it this way, in cold weather, I've always been surprised at how warm it stays for as long as it stays. I mean, an hour might be stretching it, but for as long as I want to drink the beverage, it's usually still warm. My all-natural peanut butter, chunky, of course. I've already showed you that. And then just got some good old snacks. These are some homemade spicy pickles that my neighbor gave me. I hope they're pretty good. We couldn't tell if that was a 15 or a 18 or a 19 or a whatever, or a 21. or whatever. I don't know what it is, but we'll see if they're good. And then I got some the Harmony House backpacker meals. These things are awesome. I don't know if I bought these. I bring these just in case, like, I don't know, in case I'm hungry or find a hobo or something. I don't know, but the good old knife. But that's the kitchen. I'm debating on whether I want to just snack all night or actually cook a meal. I got food for both, I guess. So I don't know. It's almost that time. It's almost that time, though. All right. So it's Thanksgiving. I'm out here by myself with the camper and the Bronco, just chilling. I'm out here in Arkansas. I'm actually meeting a buddy out here tomorrow, so Friday. He has a family with kids, so they weren't willing to give him up for Thanksgiving, I guess. So good for him. I'm glad. But I like kind of venturing away during holidays because it's nice to just unwind. And these are the times I usually get the most time off, so it makes the adventure even better just because I can stay out here for a little bit longer. So I enjoy coming out here by myself because I enjoy just being out here in the nature, playing with the fire. Unfortunately, I can still hear a highway, so I'm not far out as I thought I was. The Thanksgiving Day traffic was deceiving coming out here. So there are like 8 campsites here, but 2 campsites are full. The guy and his son. I think I said that earlier, but since it is Thanksgiving, I did want to share some of the things that I'm thankful for, and obviously the cliche things, right? Family and friends. I really am thankful for them though, because my family's understanding of, and I don't know if they're necessarily happy I come out here instead of go see them for holidays, but they at least understand it and are willing to allow me to come out here. So I mean, it's just me. I'm single. You know, but my family is like my sisters and my parents and such. So I guess, 10 years being in the military, I got to go home and see family as much as I could on holidays, luckily. But the later years of my 10 years, I wasn't able to go home as often. So anyways, I say that because I'm kind of used to not being around family for the holidays anyway. So, and I kind of learned to just enjoy them on my own, and this being out here is how I do that. So I'm thankful that they let me still do that. I'm also thankful for my friends, because my friends have been good to me, supporting me with my YouTube channel, even though it's still fledgling. But I appreciate them for watching my videos, even though they may not want to. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate them for being there for me, especially the last few years. Been tough trying to adjust to the civilian life, especially outside of out of school. So I appreciate that. But other things that I'm appreciative for or thankful for is just being able to do this. I mean, I still work a full-time job, and in these times I'm pretty grateful for that, especially for the fact that I get paid pretty well to do what I do. So, but now that I'm out here and I get to enjoy the wild more, I'm thankful that I get the time off to be able to do this and enjoy it. So I hope everybody that's watching this, obviously you've already had Thanksgiving Day meal, and probably have already said these things to the loved ones that you're with and such. And I hope you got to enjoy that time with them. So, and I hope you're enjoying this part of the video. Hey, click that like button if you are. God, that's so terrible. I don't know why people do that. It's annoying. I mean, I guess I've done it, but hopefully that was the last car. But yeah, I'm glad I'm out here. And this is great. It's just so. It would be so quiet. I think the rest area was actually quieter last night. Good Lord. The traffic's really picked up in the last hour, I think. Anyways, I hope everybody's enjoying Thanksgiving. As a vegetarian, that's one reason why I come out here, is because I'm a vegetarian. Everybody wants to eat turkey and ham and put bacon and everything. So I don't want to ruin everybody else's Thanksgiving by making them eat, not meat stuff or not meat additive stuff. So I like to come out here and just do this. So I've been actually snacking on nuts and pretzels all day, debating on whether I wanted to have, you know, a solo Thanksgiving meal. But honestly, I forgot to go to the store, and I tried to go yesterday before coming out here, and that was a terrible idea. So I just said, screw it, and came out here. So I got some like potatoes and stuff, but I'll probably make hash browns tomorrow morning. I'll probably do breakfast pretty big tomorrow. Well, I say that, but it's going to be cold in the morning, so I don't know how enthusiastic about cooking a big breakfast I'll be in the morning, because I probably won't want to wake up. I probably won't want to get out of my sleeping bag, and then when I do, I'll probably just want to get cooking some coffee. Anyways, I hope you all are having a good Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving dinner, y'all. Bagel chips and Havarti cheese. Havarti? However you say it. Cheese. Hey, thanks for watching my day 1 and day 2 of my Thanksgiving adventure. I hope you enjoy these last pictures of my night there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You could see Venus, which is right there, Saturn and Jupiter. It's just absolutely amazing. So, thanks for watching.